Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Graditam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadyayiniim Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshiniim Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunvanti Devyai Stavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanisadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam na vidusura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha Devaya tasmai namaha. The sure sign of a true devotee, true sign of devotion, is the calmness of mind. A karma yogi plans for the future, but is not anxious about the future. He will be in the family, he will be in the society, he will be among people, but he is not disturbed by any of the responsibilities that come with that. He keeps smiling. Such a qualified seeker, even while performing actions, he does not get bound. What is the state of his mind? What is his knowledge? What is that state of realization? Naiva kinch yukto manyeta tattvavit pashyan shrinvan sprushan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shwasan pralapan visrujan grannan unmishan nimishan api Indriyanindriyarteshu vartanta iti dharayan. A jnani always has the knowledge. I don't ever do anything. While he is seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, moving around, sleeping, breathing, talking, giving up, grasping, closing, opening eyes. Seems to be doing everything and still claims he does nothing. He says, matter, this body is made up of matter. It is interacting with outside matter of the world. What does it matter to me? He has understood that. That is the goal to be reached. Bhagavan reinforces the importance of karma yoga that prepares you for that knowledge and be that. So he said in the 10th verse that we saw last class, Brahmanyadaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti yah lipyate na sa papena padmapatramivambhasa. So when he acts that way, dedicating all actions to Bhagavan, does all the actions without any attachment to it, nor to the results of action. He lives in this world just as our lotus leaf is in water but is untouched by it. So the greatest benefit of karma yoga is that it gives this kind of calmness of the mind, gets rid of anxiety. So we have seen up to this so far. Now we move on to verse 11. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalairendriyairapi yoginah karma kurvanti Sangam tyaktvatma shuddhaye. Sangam tyaktvatma shuddhaye. Kayena manasa buddhya kevalairendriyairapi yoginah karma kurvanti Sangam tyaktvatma shuddhaye. This verse, Bhagavan says, karma yoga can be practiced at any level. Kayika, the body level. Vachika, speech level. Manasa, according to one's mind. And it can be practiced according to your personality, at your convenience, whichever works for you. So in our Vedic tradition, we have maximum flexibility in our sadhanas. And Bhagavan will say later in the 9th chapter, verse 26, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. You can worship me, Patram, with single leaf. That's all. Vilba patra, tulasi patra. Good enough. A flower. You offer one flower, the flower that Bhagavan has given you, you take it and offer to him. A fruit, whatever. Even if those things are not there, you are not able to get to that, A little water, toyam. You don't have to offer all the four. Any one will do. What is important is bhakti. So nobody can say, I cannot follow karma yoga. It's so simple. So many options are there. So he says, Kayena manasa buddhya yoginaha karma kurvanti. Karma yogi performs kayena, physical actions. He can do. And if he cannot do that, vacha. Vacha. That's not here, said here. Kayena manasa. You can add through speech also. You can do nama japa. You can do parayana. You can say some good things, comforting words to others. You can do that. What does it cost? What effort is required? You can do that. Whatever physical actions can be done, it should be done, because the greatest benefit of doing physical action is it gets rid of alasya, laziness. A lot of people, they don't take to puja. Lazy. So puja is there to get rid of that only. So, and later on we will see this laziness, alasya, is wrought with tamoguna, which we have to get rid of. So that's the greatest benefit. This laziness is the greatest enemy of a human being, for people. Need to get out of that. Next is manasam karma. Mental, all types of contemplation, meditation, upasanas, come under that category. Buddhya, intellectually, using your intellect. Vichara, atma vichara, we're talking about inquiry, study, and all that. What we are doing here, trying to understand the meaning of Gita verses, that is an action done by the intellect. So, kayena manasa buddhya, and then also indriyaihi api, the help of various sense organs. With all that, a karma yogi acts. I also perform actions by the body, mind, intellect, and the sense organs. Sure you do. But there is a difference. What is the difference? This is important. Difference is kevalaihi. This word kevala is important. First, this word kevala, Shankaracharya beautifully says, should not be restricted to just indriyaihi, but it should be associated with body, mind, and intellect, and should be read as kevalena kayena, kevalena manasa, kevalaya buddhya. The word kevalaihi means mamatva varjitaha, without any sense of possessiveness, without any sense of attachment to the body, mind, intellect, or the senses. When we get success, we often claim the success to be our accomplishment. And we are very good in shifting the blame to others for any failure, but keeping the entire credit to ourselves when something goes well. Full credit we take for any success. At that time, we don't appreciate how so many different things have contributed to that. Our body, mind, intellect, all the sense organs, they are all gift from God. Thank God we are blessed with good organs, How many people are there we come across? If you have all your sense organs, organs of action, if they are all intact, they are doing well, that's a great blessing. Who did all that? Did you put together all the organs of your body? Well, in a way you did. By your karma, you did. But there's a karma paladata. You did the action, but he determined, okay, this fellow has done the right things. Let me give him a healthy body. So without that blessing, it will not be there. It is Kevalahi, merely because of all that, I am able to act. So, should not forget that. Therefore, yoginaha, they are sangam tyaktva, without attachment, giving up all attachment, any anxiety with regard to the future, they act. This is the greatest benefit of karma yoga. You can work without anxiety, without stress, without any worry, no strain. Anayasa, just do it. Because you are given all that worrying to God. With your attitude, you can act. Just be in the act. And especially if you turn, the focus is on Atma Shuddhi. That is the one and only purpose. Atma Shuddhaye, purity of mind. And we have seen this. Chittasya Shuddhaye karma. The purpose of karma is purity of mind. And Ramana Maharshi also says, Nechaya kritam chitta shodakam, he says. Purity, purification of mind, purity of mind. That is the purpose of Ishwararpitam Nechaya kritam, chitta shodakam. And that is mukti sadhakam, prepares you for mukti, for jnana and eventual. Others who do not have this karma yoga bhavana, their purpose is bhogaya, for enjoyment, for the gratification of the body, mind, senses, and all that they are working. Because of that, they suffer only. But a karma yogi, purpose is only one. Chittasya shuddhaye karma, purity of mind. There is no attachment, there is no possessiveness. This is karma yoga. And that is why it was said earlier also in the 7th verse, Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijitatma jitendriya. Karma yogi has mastery over the mind and senses. When you act in this way, your mind gets purified. And you will become fit for knowledge. Karma yoga does not directly give jnana, but it prepares you. It gives you jnana yogyata, eligibility to pursue knowledge. So with a pure mind, you're ready to take to jnana yoga. Continuing, he says, Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva, Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva, Shanti mapnoti naishtikim, Shanti mapnoti naishtikim, Ayuktah kamakarena, Ayuktah pale sakto nibadhyate, Pale sakto nibadhyate, Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva, Shanti mapnoti naishtikim, Ayuktah muktah kamakarena pale sakto nibadhyate. This is another important verse, beautiful verse. In this, Bhagavan says, Karma Yoga will give you peace of mind. Jnana Yoga also gives peace of mind. What Karma Yoga gives is a relative peace of mind. And that is required, that is first required to come to Jnana Yoga. If your mind is disturbed, distracted, and all that, how can you sit down and study in the scriptures? So that amount of peace of mind, quietude of mind is required, relatively speaking. Of course, Jnana Yoga will give you the absolute peace of mind. So Karma Yoga is like a first aid kit. Okay. First, if there is an accident or something, stabilize that person, and then you have to take care of him and fix him real good. So, and you know the importance of first aid, extremely important. We know it is not a permanent treatment, but if you don't do that, there will not be an opportunity for permanent treatment. So, in spirituality, Karma Yoga is the first aid, and Jnana Yoga is the main treatment. So, Bhagavan says, Yuktah Shantim apnoti. Karma Yogena Yuktah. Someone who is united with Karma Yoga, who is practicing Karma Yoga, he will Shantim apnoti. He will get peace. So in all satsang, one standard question will be there. I have everything, but I don't have peace of mind. How can I get peace? That is one thing that I don't have. Any amount of money, wealth, worldly possessions, relationships, none of them gives peace. They can give physical comforts. One may get sleep and get some peace there. Sometimes your mind is disturbed, you cannot even get to sleep. That also happens. What to do? And in such cases, people resort to dumb and dumber things, drugs and alcohol. Okay. You're stoned for a little while. You think you are happy. When you come out of it, boy, oh boy, you had it. Can you do? So, under anesthesia also, you're peaceful. They cut you in surgery, you don't feel a thing. You're peaceful. But when you come out of surgery and the anesthesia wears off, they got to give you some very powerful painkillers. You got to be careful about that. So, all of them are temporary only. But if you need real lasting mental peace, start with Karma Yoga. That's the first step. Karma Yogi gets that peace. Naishtikim. That's born out of Karma Yoga Nishta, being committed to Karma Yoga. How does he get that Shanti? What is the mechanism? The mechanism is Karma Palam, fruits of action, meaning dropping Karma Pala Sangha, the attachment, the insistence to the results of action. It's given up anxieties, worries regarding the results. The future becomes a bondage when you start worrying about what it'll be, if you plan for the future, that's a great asset. You should plan. Such planning, excellent planning, to minute details. You take your time and do it. That will make you very efficient when you implement that plan. Only anxiety, worry, such negative emotions will add stress, strain, tension. That won't make you efficient when you're executing. It'll make you only deficient. So also the past. I can learn from past mistakes. Past is history, you cannot change it. Quite often, we have regrets about the past. That is not helpful. But you can learn good lessons. You can analyze. There's nothing wrong. Lessons from the past is also a great asset. So we can still use past and future. Learn lessons from the past, plan for the future, nothing wrong. So when you are doing all that, when you do all that, and you also don't have feverish excitement in the present, then you will be efficient. Karma yogi acts that way. Sincere practice of karma yoga has all these benefits. On the other hand, ayukta, one who is not a karma yogi, one who is not practicing karma yoga, he is just a karmi. Karmi means he just acts. He doesn't know how to use the lessons from the past or plan for the future. He doesn't know all that. He suffers. He has only regrets of the past and anxieties about the future. He might have tried something, failed. And every time he says, I tried, it didn't work. What are you going to do? Anything? You're going to do anything meaningful? I know I'm going to mess it up. I tell you. I've done it so many times. Become a pessimist, cynic, quite often fatalistic. I am bound to fail. Manufacturer's defect from God. He has created me this way. And then he starts blaming others. Very tough to live with somebody like that, I tell you. You have your own problems on top of that. You get saddened with all the thing that the people who live with you bring to you. What can you do? Ayukta is such a person. He's also anxious about what will happen in the future. So all that phale sakta, all the time concerned about what will happen to me. He might have done everything right, taken all the precautions. Still he's worried. There are indeed so many risks in life. It is there. But you cannot be worrying about all of them all the time. Have faith in God. Surrender to God. Do your best. Take recourse to that. That's why later on in the 9th chapter again we will see famous verse, Ananya Shintayanto Mam Yejanaha Paripasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yoga Kshemam Vahami Aham. Bhagavan says, I will give you security. I will give you yoga. What you don't have, I will provide you. And once you get that, I will help you to keep it. Yoga and Kshema. I'll take care of it. Why do you worry? So our real security is the Lord. The real insurance is Lord Insurance Company. That is the LIC we want. You invest in that, you are secure. The moment you understand and live by that, you are relieved. But ayukta, all the time worrying about the future. Kamakarena, because of the force of his desires, impelled, propelled, motivated by desires, due to expectations. I want this, I want that, hope I will get that. Phale sakta hai, attached to the result. And its enjoyment. With all that, nibadhyate. Nitaram badhyate. Totally bound, ever bound. He is a samsari. He is shackled, tied down. Karma yogi attains peace of karma yoga nishtha. And karma sanyasa nishtha. Jnana nishtha. And that is moksha. So, karma yoga is so important. So, Arjuna, do not be a karmi, be a karma yogi. Continuing, he says, Sarva karmani manasa, sarva karmani manasa, sanyasyaste sukham vashi, sanyasyaste sukham vashi, navadvare pure dehi, navadvare pure dehi, naiva kurvanna karayan, naiva kurvanna karayan, sarva karmani manasa, sanyasyaste sukham vashi, navadvare pure dehi, naiva kurvanna karayan. So with the last verse, Bhagwan has concluded the various stages of sadhana, which he started in the 7th verse. That continued up to verse 12. The various stages of sadhana that one has to go through, discussed, and of course the importance of karma yoga. Now, from this 13th verse onwards up to verse 21, Sri Krishna will talk about Jnana Yoga, which is the second stage. The first stage in spiritual path is Karma Yoga. It's a preparatory stage. And the next one is the Jnana Yoga stage, where you actually gain this knowledge. Many people do not understand or know the importance of Jnana Yoga also. They think it is optional. They don't appreciate the importance of scriptural study. They don't. They think, I will do selfless work. I serve others. The philosophy is simple. Do good, be good. That's all. Or they ask, if I continue to be a devotee, I do my regular puja, I lead a noble life. Isn't that enough? Study the scriptures. Bhagwan says it's very important. Without that, one cannot get jnana. And it is jnana that will liberate you. How you come to that jnana you have a choice. All those preparations, all those sadhanas, you have a choice. But Jnana Yoga, that part, that's mandatory. You have to go through that. I already told you that. Gave you the example of you can enter a temple. There are many gates. 4 gates from 4 directions. You can get. But to get to the sanctum sanctorum, there's only one door. Like that, Jnana Yoga is that one door to get moksha. And there are others who say, I am too busy now. I will get to it when I retire from work. When all my family obligations are finished. It's okay, better late than never. But it is risky. Risky only. When you retire, just like people shop there till they drop, people work till they drop, and after that, they don't have any strength to do anything. You have to have a sharp mind. Your eyes should be good, your ears should be good. If you have worked yourself to death, then you retire. Then you wobble and hobble and come. How can you learn anything? So, rather risky. It's better to start, when you're hale and healthy. So anyway, this section from verses 13 to 21 covers self-knowledge. This is a central theme of the 5th chapter. Bhagavan has talked about this even earlier, even in the 4th chapter. What should you do? Tad viddhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. You go to a guru, you serve him, ask the right questions, he will teach you, you'll get the jnana. So, Jnana Yoga is a very systematic, consistent study of the scriptures. And you have to do for a length of time. Should be taught by a competent teacher also. All of these are important. Systematic, consistent study. That is why you're all coming week after week after week, month after month, year after year. It's a long journey. You cannot rush it. Other shastras are there, other scriptures are there, the dharma shastras are there. They give you moral and religious guidance. They have a purpose. The purpose is this purity of mind, punya, and so forth. But they cannot give you self-knowledge. Atma-jnanam, Brahma-jnanam, they cannot give. Vedanta alone deals with such topics. Who am I? What is this world? How does the world come about? What is and what should be my relationship with the world? What is the relationship between me and God? What's the relationship between God and the world? So many questions come. Basic questions are answered in Vedanta. 5 topics that form the core of Vedanta. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Sometimes only these 3 are mentioned, but you can expand that to bandha, bondage, and moksha, liberation. So when a person goes through this jnana marga, he discovers these important facts. He will discover, I am that consciousness that functions through all this. I am transacting through the body, but I am not the body. Even when the body dies, I do not die. Only my transactions stop. It'll restart again when I get another body. Not very difficult to understand. We have the experience every day when we go to sleep. We are not acting. When we wake up, back to action. Death is only a longer sleep, that's all. Why is it difficult to understand this idea? Not only am I not the body, I'm also akarta, abhokta. I'm not a doer or the enjoyer. So a jnani, sarva karmani manasa sanyasya, discovers the fact. I am the actionless Atma. Therefore, all actions are transferred to body, mind, and intellect. The shift in identification. So instead of claiming the actions as mine, I shift it to the BMI. BMI acts in the world. And it will reap its results also. We have discussed this point elaborately in the 3rd chapter. 2nd chapter also. That is again said here. Sarva karmani sanyasya, jnani gives up all actions. How does he renounce all actions? This is important. Shankaracharya quotes this verse quite often. Jnani does not stop acting. His actions will continue at the body and mind level. But he does not claim that he is acting. He is detached from the body, mind. He says, I do not act, but in my presence, the body, mind, and intellect, they all act. Before Jnanam, he used to claim, I am doing all actions. After Jnanam, he knows it's the body, mind, they act. Further, they cannot avoid action. That body, mind, etc., you've gotten for that purpose only. You act and experience all your karma palas. That is why you have got that body, you have got that mind. Manasa sanyasya. He renounces action through knowledge. It's an internal renunciation through detachment, not necessarily an external renunciation. I am not this mortal body, I am the immortal self. This realization, it is claiming this kind of immortality. That is what we call freedom, liberation, moksha. Once I claim this true identity, accept the mortality of the body, where is the fear of death? Fear of death is the greatest fear. Once that is gone, jnani remains sukhamaste. He remains carefree. There is great relief. There is this lightness. It's not a burden. Life is not a burden anymore. That is enlightenment. Before that, the mind is heavy, burdened with worries, anxieties. Self-knowledge removes all that burden. Then that jnani, he remains vashi, in control. He has total mastery over his body, mind, and senses. Now, where is this jnani? He lives dehi. He is embodied in the body. Now, you and I also live in the body only. What is so special about the jnani? Shankaracharya says beautifully, yes, you and I live in the body, but we also live as the body. Jnani lives in the body only. The body. That's the problem. That is the difference. He lives Navadvare Pure Dehi as the embodied Atma. A city with 9 gates. The outer skin is like the city wall. The wall protects the city and its inhabitants. The outer skin is like that. And this is in good old days when they had city with forts, walls all around, n number of gates. You cannot get into the city. Only through those gates you can come. That kind of a picture is drawn here. So the walls would have doors, and that will control the movements in and out of the city. In the same way, this body, Navadwari, 9 dwaras, 9 gates are there. What are they? They are 7 apertures in the face. 2 eyes, 2 ears, skin, tongue, and 2 nostrils. We also have 2 exit gates for waste removal. So that makes up 9. Somewhere you will see 7, somewhere you will see 11, somewhere 10. It doesn't matter. This is just a picture. All except the mouth are one way. Mouth has 2 functions. Input, we eat, and we also speak. Anyway, it's through them all transactions take place. Identified with the Atma, he lives in this city as a king, as a master. Everything under control. That is how a jnani lives. Just as how, in the presence of the king, all activities take place in that city. In the same way, Atma, the consciousness, enlivens the body, mind, intellect complex, and in its presence, all activities take place. The jnani is identified with Atma. Therefore, he is the master, he is the king. Staying there, naiva kurvan, he does not do anything. The king, does he get up and do something? No. He will say, who is there? Somebody will come. He has people at his beck and call. But without him, nothing will happen. He has to give the orders. Then everything. Naiva Kurvan does not do anything. In the same way, Jnani says, I am just a Sakshi, a witness. Not only he does not do anything, na karayan. There are some people, look at them, they are so quiet, but they are instigators. They make others do. So Jnani doesn't do that also. He doesn't prompt anyone to act. So action is twofold. One is a direct action, the other is indirect action. Instigating somebody else. So someone who does the action is a karta. Someone who prompts others to act is karayita. Even criminal action. One who does a criminal act, he is culpable. But then there are others who don't do the criminal act, but has hired someone. A murderer will be punished, but if you hire someone to murder somebody else, then you will get the same punishment. In fact, severe punishment. But Atma is neither that. Does it do anything nor instigate anyone to do? If Atma is that, it's instigated, every criminal defense will be that Atma made me do it. Sometimes people will still talk about it. Everything is God's will. What could I have done different? Don't fall into such traps. Understand this idea properly. Don't blame God for your misfortune. Bhagavan says very clearly, Atma is not directly or indirectly responsible for any actions, good or bad. In ignorance, we identify with the anatma, the body. I have a sense of doership, enjoyership. Removing that ignorance through knowledge. When I identify with my Atma Swarupa, I do not have any doership or enjoyership. This idea should be understood very clearly. More of it we will see. In fact, we should have a clear understanding of this so that the next two verses will become easy to understand. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.